Look what we have here. The all-new Mi 8. The first Xiaomi phone with a notch. The first with a Super AMOLED display. The first with infrared face recognition. The first with dual GPS. But not the first Xiaomi phone to copy an iPhone. Well, that aside, that's a lot of firsts, and that makes the Mi 8 really exciting. So what are we waiting for? Let's check out the brand new Mi 8. Hey guys, this is Rupesh from Beebom.com, and this is the new Xiaomi Mi 8.
The iPhone 10?
No, this is the Xiaomi Mi 8, do not get confused. Anyways, if you've been following Devinder or Sharun on Instagram, you probably know that they were in China and the Mi 8 is one of the many cool things they brought. So yeah, we have some amazing videos lined up for you, so make sure to hit the bell icon to get notified every time we post a new video. Now then, let's talk about the Mi 8. So this here is the new Mi 8 in all its glory, and let me just get this straight out of the way. Yes, it's an iPhone 10 copy. Notch has the same design, the back is very similar. The Mi 8 just resembles the iPhone 10 a lot. But hey, let's not forget that almost every other phone these days looks like the iPhone 10. So yeah. Anyways, we have the wide variant of the Mi 8, and the iPhone 10 resemblance aside, it's a beautiful phone. The back here is glass, but there's no wireless charging, which is okay really. And it feels a lot like the silk white finish on the OnePlus 6. I mean, it's a little more glossy, but the feel is pretty much similar, which is a good thing. I mean, it feels premium in the hands and even looks premium with that beautiful aluminium frame, no doubts about that. However, the front is something I'm not a fan of. Say what you will, a smaller notch just looks way better, at least to me. Having said that, the notch here has an infrared sensor in addition to the front camera, notification LED and other sensors, so I guess it makes sense. I mean, it's not the Face ID tech that the Explorer edition packs, but the infrared sensor should be useful. I'll get back to the sensor later, but coming back to the notch, there is an option to hide the notch, but it's just weird. Just look at this, the hide screen notch adds an additional layer of bezel below the notch. Let me show you again. See? I have no idea why it does that, but hopefully Xiaomi fixes this in a future update. Apart from that, there's the fingerprint scanner at the back, which is fast as you would expect, and there are the usual buttons here and the USB-C port. Like the Mi 6, there's no headphone jack. And sadly, there's no IP rating here, so you can't just take it for a swim. See, overall, the Mi 8 is a very premium phone, even though it has a few quirks. But it's definitely an iPhone 10 wannabe. Moving on to the display, the Mi 8 comes with a 6.21-inch Full HD Plus Super AMOLED display. Yes, it's a Super AMOLED display from Samsung and it's beautiful, expectedly so. I mean, we all love AMOLED displays. So the Mi 8's display is something most people will love, especially since this is the first time a Xiaomi phone comes with AMOLED, and honestly, this is a welcome change. I mean, look at this. The always on screen just looks way better when there's an AMOLED display, right? So yeah, I really like the display on the Mi 8, but enough about that. Let's talk about the cameras now. There's a 12-megapixel f1.8 plus 12-megapixel f2.4 dual camera setup, and it's got AI. Like most of the things these days. I mean, there's even an AI camera option here, which is set to improve scene detection. Anyways, we took some photos, so here, take a look. The Mi 8 is expected to have a great camera, and from the looks of it, things do look positive. I mean, take a look at the portrait shots. It seems pretty decent, right? But yeah, I'll be testing out the camera more thoroughly in the coming days to get a better idea. On the video front, the Mi 8 supports 4K videos, but there's no 60 FPS support or any other fancy super slow-mo support. So it's all pretty basic, but I think it'll be good enough for most people. On the front, the Mi 8 comes with a 20-megapixel camera, which should do the job well enough when it comes to selfies. There's also the portrait mode here, which is nice to have. Having said that, it seems to have the same problems as other Xiaomi phones, like the over-smoothing and overexposing. We should know better in a full review though, which is coming soon, so stay tuned for that. Under the hood, the Mi 8 packs in the latest and the greatest out there. There's the Snapdragon 845 processor with 6 gigs of RAM. So the performance should not be a problem. I mean, in my brief usage, things were snappy, and hopefully it'll remain the same. Because hey, let's face it, MIUI might be a heavy custom skin, but it's optimized pretty well and should work well with top-end hardware like this. The Mi 8 we have comes with MIUI 9.5, but this is the China variant of the phone, and if it does come to India, we can expect it to run MIUI 10, which is the latest and the greatest version of MIUI. Anyways, MIUI 9.5 is the MIUI 9.5 we know, with the full screen gestures, which I really like. and the usual MIUI features which a lot of you love. I was hoping to find the animojis like 3D emojis that Xiaomi announced, but it's not here yet. Maybe it'll come in a future update, or maybe it'll only come with the Explorer edition of the phone. We don't know yet. The MIUI 9.5 also features Face Unlock, which works really fast on the Mi 8. Here's how it compares against the OnePlus 6. The Mi 8 gets pretty close, right? Plus, with the infrared sensor on the device, the Mi 8's Face Unlock works even at night, and that too flawlessly. Just take a look at this. We shot this in almost a pitch dark room and see how well it works. So yes, the infrared sensor on the Mi 8 is definitely a nice addition. Lastly, there's the battery. The Mi 8 comes with a 3400 mAh battery, which isn't something extraordinary but should be decent enough. There's quick charging 4.0 plus support, which is nice, and we'll be testing that out. Also, I almost forgot, the Mi 8 is the first phone in the world to pack a dual frequency GPS, which means the GPS on this phone should be more precise. So yeah, that's pretty much everything about the new Mi 8. Look, we all have the perception that the Mi 8 is Xiaomi's version of the iPhone 10, but if you can look past that, this one seems like a great smartphone. It's premium, it's got a great display, the hardware is top-notch, and the cameras seem great. Plus, the Mi 8 in China is priced at 2700 Yuan, which is around 29,000 rupees, which is a great price for the phone. So just think about it, the Mi 8 at a price of less than rupees 35,000 in India, now that would be just awesome. I mean, the OnePlus 6 would finally have some strong competition, and that will mean more options for buyers, which is always great. Having said that, this is all wishful thinking right now. I mean, we all know that the Mi 8 SE is rumored to be launching in India next month, but there's no word on the Mi 8. But honestly, we do hope the Mi 8 arrives in India. Xiaomi, if you're listening, make it happen. India deserves your flagship. Well, that was a quick look at the Xiaomi Mi 8. We really hope that Xiaomi launches this phone in India so we finally have a worthy OnePlus 6 competitor. But what do you guys think? Tell us in the comment section below. Also, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and share it with your friends who are huge Xiaomi fans. Lastly, subscribe to our channel for more amazing tech videos. Well, that's me signing off. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.